You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for DC News Now at 10. I'm Susan Tran.
Hi, I'm Chris Flanagan. All right, taking a live look right now outside on this very chilly night at the U.S. Air Force Memorial. You can see our camera bouncing here. It's how much wind is out there. We're on a hypothermia alert here in the district. And Mayor Muriel Bowser says while we're not expecting any snow to accumulate, plows, though, are on standby. So let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb because we have a lot coming our way.
Right, including a first warn day for tomorrow.
Yeah, we have issued that. The wind flow is super dangerous across the region, along with blizzard warnings now in place across sections of western Maryland, the higher terrain above about 3,000 feet. The winds, they are already starting to get going at this point ahead of this cold front, and really that advisory doesn't go into place until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, and it will last throughout the entire day. You have a small section of Northern Virginia not involved, the corridor down towards Fredericksburg, but folks, we're talking about 40 to nearly 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts across the region. Along with that blizzard warning, visibility is going to start to go down for areas like Kaiser, Cumberland, where they could see at least 5 to 10 inches of snow. At this point, we are tracking a little bit of rain central Montgomery County as precip starts to kind of transition into snow as temperatures dropping. Now, really, it's PA, parts of northern New England that are dealing with these snow squalls bouncing off Erie and Ontario, and so that is very pronounced. And so we'll watch Lake Erie produce the good swath of snow, finally going to make its way into our region overnight tomorrow morning. Have Futurecast coming up. We'll check out the timing all in a moment, guys.
All right, we'll see you then, Janessa. Developing now at 10 o'clock. Metro cracking down on people who walk right past the pay station on their buses and hop on without paying. Transit agency saying it's losing tens of money because the majority of passengers who take the bus, well, they just don't pay. DC News Now's Max Marcilla joining us live outside the Fort Totten Metro station in Northeast. And Max, I mean, we're talking tens of millions of dollars.
Yeah, that's right, Chris. CEO Randy Clark of WMATA says it's about $50 million in lost revenue because of people who get on these buses, and when they take off, they have done so without paying. Clark says this is not about making arrests or even issuing citations to him. It's about making sure people pay their fair share. If you've gone for a ride on a Metro bus, you've likely seen this before. Riders finding their seats before finding their Smart Trip card to pay. In fact, WMATA CEO Randy Clark says people who do tap their card are in the minority. About 70% of bus riders don't pay their fare.
And that is just unacceptable.
So about a year and a half after Metro's fare evasion program for its trains started, a new push on its buses, this time utilizing Metro Transit police, both uniformed and undercover.
We may have officers ride buses in plain clothes, radio or text to another officer. So then when that bus gets to that larger stop, uniform officers would walk on and say, you.
Those riders would be taken off.
Sometimes the fee kind of gets, I think, a little bit too expensive.
Some riders understanding the apprehension to pay, but hope the crackdown and money it brings in can help problems they notice on the buses.
Made me late a couple of times, so investing, try to get more people to come along Metro, put more job postings up and stuff like that.
This is collecting fares from customers to deliver the service that they and other members of our community actually need.
Now, there was a question about how these Metro bus drivers can be kept safe, and Clark said that the only thing they will have to do is notify a police officer. They will not be involved in fare evasion measures at all. As for those police officers and where they will be, where this targeted practice will be, it'll be based on data, Clark says, based on where some of these higher areas for bus fare evasion are happening. Reporting live in Northeast, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
All right, we'll see what happens, Max. Thanks. Meanwhile, all new tonight, WMATA seeing some of the greatest ridership increases this year compared to other transit agencies all across the country. This according to the American Public Transportation Association. WMATA was ranked highest among agencies with 50 million or more annual trips. Meanwhile, Ride On in Montgomery County saw the second highest increase among agencies with 15 to 50 million annual trips. And in Southern Virginia, Hampton Roads Transit was in the top 5 for agencies with 3 to 15 million annual trips.
New tonight, the man accused of shooting a beloved Maryland activist was in court, and Terrell Bailey is now being held without bond. Prince George's County Police arrested Bailey yesterday, and they say he shot Cornelius McDonald right outside of a restaurant in Largo, and that the two did not know each other, but were customers at that restaurant and got into a fight. Bailey faces several charges, including first-degree murder, and his next hearing is set for January 2nd. Also, an update out of Northern Virginia. The Manassas Park man accused of killing his wife will go to trial next September. Naresh Bhatt is now facing new murder charges. His wife, Mamta Kofli Bhatt, disappeared in late July. And investigators now say that the blood they found inside the couple's home matched Mamta's DNA. Naresh Bhatt was set to go on trial next week for that one original charge of concealing a body, but in court today, a judge decided to consolidate all 3 charges into one trial, and that pushed the date out to next September. Mamta supporters left court with mixed feelings, saying this just prolongs the proceedings, but they do vow to show up every day in court until her family gets justice.
Thought that they were going to go ahead with the pretrial for the concealment of the dead body, but they decided to go ahead and just put it all in one, which probably does make sense for the court's time. But for a lot of us, we were anticipating this day since he was arrested. So we are a little disappointed, but we do have faith in the justice system.
Now, we could end up watching the entire trial because there is a hearing for March to decide whether Court TV will be allowed to broadcast the trial. Developing now, the sentencing of another teen girl in that brutal beating death of a D.C. man. In total, 5 girls were charged in the murder of Reggie Brown. D.C. News Now's Liberty Simmons was in court, and she spoke with Brown's family and has their reaction to the sentencing.
Well, the judge sentenced the 13-year-old girl to be committed until she turns 21. Now, she did address the court as well as apologize to the family of Reggie Brown, but the sister of Reggie Brown said she didn't feel that the defendant was remorseful.
It saddens me that these young girls could be so brutal and do something so severe, but I'm just grateful that the judge did give them the time that D.C. commits until 21, so we're grateful for that.
Prosecutors showed gruesome cell phone video showing the girls beating Reggie Brown in an alleyway back in October of 2023. The video also showed the defendant kicking Brown in the head. Prosecutors also say she celebrated as she was leaving the scene. But the defense argued it is inescapable that the defendant was only a 12-year-old girl at the time. He asked for the defendant to be committed until the age of 17 so that she could still have access to more resources once she gets out. But the judge sentenced her to be committed until 21, saying the defendant was in desperate need of services. One other girl was also sentenced 2 months ago, while 2 other girls are set to be sentenced later this month. Meanwhile, Brown's family criticized the Department of Youth and Rehabilitation Services, saying they hope DYRS stands by today's ruling.
We've been doing some research on that organization, and we found out that they just let these kids come out like a revolving door. It's going to be based on for everybody throughout the community to ensure that this doesn't happen to another family.
Now, we reached out to DYRS and we're still waiting to hear back. Meanwhile, the Brown family says they are now advocating for a change to D.C. laws to enable young people to be sentenced longer for their crimes. For now, in Northwest D.C., Liberty Simmons, D.C. News Now.
And in Maryland, a Montgomery County grandmother says someone broke into her car and stole her Christmas tree. You can see the damage here in Silver Spring, glass just littering the ground. She tells us she is left with a feeling of loss in more ways than one.
Just don't take a Christmas tree at Christmas. Actually, I bought the tree because my grandson will be visiting for Christmas, and I normally just have a little tabletop Christmas tree.
Well, police say they received reports of multiple break-ins in that neighborhood. This one happened between Sunday night and Monday morning. Anyone with information about the break-ins is asked to call police.
We have an update now on the deadly fire tonight in Maryland. Prince George's County firefighters say that one person was able to escape the flames, but the destroyed home is leaving 3 people without a place to live. You can see firefighters were working there. DC News Now's Tim Reed has the very latest from the neighborhood.
The Bladensburg police chief and fire investigators are calling this deadly fire a tragedy. It happened around 4:30 at a single-family house and tragically claimed the life of a woman who was inside the house.
Any loss of life is a sad occasion, but especially during this holiday season.
Around 4:30 this afternoon, firefighters responded to the 5200 block of Varnum Street for a working house fire. One woman was found inside the house, was killed. Authorities are now in the process of trying to find out what caused this deadly fire.
This is right now that this community is grieving the loss of one of our residents. So we hold everyone in high regards here. But Christmas time, just imagine the family getting notified of something like this.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate. Short story, firefighters were dispatched at about 4:35 this evening for the report of a house on fire. Although the response time was only 2 minutes and 43 seconds, firefighters arrived to well-advanced fire conditions and unfortunately located an adult female that was deceased within the home.
Fire investigators tell us they will be back in this neighborhood Thursday, going door to door, handing out smoke detectors for any residents who might need one. In Bladensburg, Maryland, Tim Reed, DC News Now.
All right, meanwhile, a big surprise at a Boys and Girls Club today in Alexandria.
A wrestling star showed up in Northern Virginia and she came full of gifts. We are talking about WWE star Rhea Ripley, who had presents for a local family with 3 children. The club nominated them to receive the gifts so they could just really relax and feel less stressed about the holidays. Rhea Ripley also helped to throw a party with all of the kids from the Boys and Girls Club and then signed autographs with everyone.
Makes your heart pump so much and you just feel so happy for them that they're getting all these gifts and they get to take them home and enjoy them just in time for Christmas and the New Year. And it's the time of giving. And I'm so glad that I could be a part of this giving.
Yeah, what a great gesture. Rhea Ripley says she also loved answering all the kids' questions, and it's one of her favorite parts of her job. Job well done.